Hey Brent, do you know how many videos we've done so far?
No, why don't you tell me?
I will tell you in a minute. We've done 100 episodes!
100! 100 episodes. This is it. Wow.
Yeah, we've been living in our trailer for 2 years and 2 months.
Wow, that long.
Mm-hmm. We now have 260 subscribers.
Woohoo, getting on up there.
Getting there. It's a slow crawl. But
We've learned a lot every week that we put out a video. There's lots of just little things to figure out.
all the details. So here's a clip for our very first video.
Try not to laugh.
So Brent, are we doing this?
Are we recording?
Yes, we're recording. Are we gonna do this thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we're gonna do the move into our RV in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks we will be in the RV.
Yeah,
So we've sold our townhouse.
yeah.
We're going to go full-time in an RV. And the rest is history. We're on the road.
We're gonna be on the road. Us and the 2 dogs, Maddie and Wrigley. Oh, and I'm Miriam.
I'm Brent. And we're the Davies.
Or the Davies. So, why do we want to be living in an RV? Yeah, I can't believe it's been 100 videos.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. It's been a long road, but it's been fun.
And we've only just scratched the surface of what we want to do. We have so much more that we want to explore, so much more that we'll be learning along the way, because every time we take a trip or go somewhere, we're learning something new. COVID, unfortunately, has kind of slowed us down as far as our travel plans go.
COVID took a big chunk out of everybody's plans.
Yeah, so
we're coming up on a year and 4 months in, and we make plans and we have to cancel. Make more plans and have to change them.
yeah, so
Everything's up in the air.
we are still fingers crossed that we are going to be able to get outside of the Lower Mainland. They shut the province down, and you can only move within your health region. So this is kind of what that looks like. So we're going to be finding out very soon whether we can even move outside of our health region.
And hopefully outside of the province.
We'll get back to you that next week, hopefully. We've only traveled through, because of COVID, we've only traveled through 3 provinces, and we did, before COVID started, manage to get into Washington State. So my sticker map is lacking in stickers, and we've been doing this for 2 years, so
Every chance we've had to go travel, COVID takes another bite out of us.
yeah,
So we've had to cancel and reschedule and
we
do
stay
all
within
kinds
our
of
own
stuff.
province, and yeah, it hasn't been fun. We got 7 more provinces to go, a couple of territories.
3 to be exact.
I don't know if we're gonna get to all 3 though.
Nunavut, Northwest Territories, and Yukon.
We'll see. Well, Yukon definitely, because eventually we're gonna go to Alaska, and that's on the way.
Oh yeah.
We just have to,
Nunavut's a possibility as well, going through Manitoba and Ontario. Although that would be a little bit out of the way on the route that we're taking.
we'll see.
You never know.
We might add them to somewhere down in the future. Yeah, we have 48 states still to explore. And what about Mexico?
Actually, 49 to explore, if you want to include Hawaii.
Well, Hawaii's
We
not.
can't really RV in Hawaii unless we actually fly there.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's another story.
time will tell.
Yeah.
And what about Mexico?
That's down the line.
Yeah, you want to get into Mexico too and do some exploring down there. Speaking of traveling and making plans to travel, I'm wondering if you're curious as to how we figure out our trips. So what we basically do, so far our trips have kind of revolved around going to a rally. We have the rally that's supposed to, Grand Design Rally that's was supposed to be going on just outside of Edmonton. So that was our furthest point of travel.
Which that is changed over to a Grand Design owners campout now, since there are no Grand Design reps coming from Indiana due to the COVID closures.
Yeah, the border is still closed. We don't know when that's going to open. Hopefully in the fall when we have a trip planned to go stateside then. But, so typically, so far our trips have been around
Rally.
Going to a rally. Last year when we couldn't go to the States, we changed our trip and we went towards Edmonton like we planned. Stayed out at my brother's place in Fort Saskatchewan. And then we went, and our final destination was to go see that giant moose in Moose Jaw.
And we went over through Saskatoon and then down to Moose Jaw and then back into Alberta.
Yeah, and we just
And
did
met a few new friends.
along the way.
Hi, Brent and Danny.
When we design our trips, we do a series of paper maps, Google Maps, and we basically say, we're going here. So how are we going to get there? And where are we going to stop along the way? And how many hours do we want to drive each day? And which places do we want to stay in more than one day?
Yeah, well, we've got Passport America membership. Good Sam membership. And Harvest Host. And we basically map out those to see what's in the area of where we want to end up for the travel of a certain day. And if we want to get to one place that's 800 miles away, probably take 2 or 3 days to get there.
Yeah.
And we just plot out the area where we think we should stay.
Our first destination on the trip that we have coming up is going to be Salmon Arm, because we're going towards Edmonton again. Hopefully we can get there this year. We're going to stay at the same Harvest Host that we stayed at in last year.
Yeah, it was last year, yeah.
We're not going to stay for as many days this time. We're only staying there one night in each place. And then from there, we are headed to Golden, which is how many hours?
I believe that's about another 3 hours from Salmon Arm.
And that
Don't quote me on that.
campsite's a Good Sam, right?
That is a Good Sam, yes. It's Golden Municipal Campground.
So we used our Good Sam for that reservation. And then beyond that, we tried to use a Passport America
In a place just northeast or northwest of Calgary, but they were fully booked already. So
Yeah.
we had to change our plans a little bit, and we're heading through Rocky Mountain House on our way to Edmonton.
So we'll stay there a couple nights, and then we're going to move on to Spruce Grove, which is just outside of Edmonton, which is our final destination. So we're just there for the weekend.
Yeah.
And then we're going to head back down. And on the way back, Brent's brother has his 50th birthday party on July 1st. So that was our next destination after the rally, camp out. They actually made the reservations in Headley, BC. So we didn't have to worry about that one. So basically we just kind of figure out how many hours it is from point A to point B, and then try to land somewhere. If it's a long travel day, then we want to hit somewhere in the middle to stop, because we don't like to drive more than 5 hours, 6 at the very most.
3 or 4 hours is a decent day for driving. If we're out on, if it's all highway driving, not a problem. Miriam can take over and she can cruise along for an hour or two, and that's fine. And
I'm trying to drive more often.
She's
so
still in the learning curve, but that's okay. She's
wide open highways are good for me. Not too many things to run into. This summer, I'm actually going to start learning how to pull out of our site and do a couple more of the basically straightforward stuff in smaller places.
Yeah.
Like within the RV park. So it's going to be a slow go, and maybe by the end of the summer, I might even start backing the trailer up. Who knows?
Hopefully.
We're excited that this is our 100th video. That's how we plan our trips. We basically pick the furthest destination point to where we want to get to, make some stops along the way at points of interest, and then we go from there. Looking forward to many more videos to come with many more adventures.
Yeah.
And that's all we wanted to talk about for today.
And give us a thumbs up if you like what you see.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And ring that bell for notifications.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye for now. Stick around for 101.